It's like how Dad does it.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
We're live. So we're notifying people you're live. Bring in your friends while viewers join. I need to update the intro because it says I'm still painting rocks. I guess I do have to bring this down. Oh, hello everybody. No, that's not what I want. Hello. Hi, Lenny. Hello, Delta. We're painting at the kitchen table, and I see a beautiful shadow right here. Are you going to your dad's?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we will be here. Hi, how are you, Lenny? It's a shadow below. There's quite a shadow. Let's see if this works better. Still a shadow. I'm going to go get the lamp. Good. I'm glad. Oh, wait. That got better.
A bit delayed.
We'll see. Yeah, it is really delayed. I have my granddaughter painting with us tonight. Hello, Paula. How are you? Hello, Desert. Hi, BT. Welcome. So it takes a little while. Usually, because I guess like TikTok sends it out.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'll say that it'll say I shared the live and I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here. Hello. So I posted a couple of videos of what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm not sure that everybody saw those. Thank you for the heart me. Saw those, excuse me. But we're going to work on this. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. So we're going to work on this a little bit different technique, something different, something I'm kind of practicing. This is a little bear that I did on a 4-inch round. So we're going to do something similar to a pumpkin. I have 0 plans. I have this many colors picked out. So we're just kind of winging it tonight. But so there's somebody, Leonidas. Do you remember Leonidas? Melissa's dog?
Yeah.
Leo. Anyway, so Leonidas the bulldog also, yeah, it's cute. We talked about that. But Leonidas was a good dog, although he did weird things with me. Okay. So welcome in everybody. Thank you for being here. We're still going to wait for a couple of our regulars that I usually see here. It's just now 8 o'clock. What we're going to do is paint on this pumpkin. I went ahead and picked out, this is like a 4x3 shape. I also selected a bigger one, but I wanted to be able to do some mandala stuff around it. And I thought this might be a little too big, but I mean, it would have worked too. So I have both sizes. Hi, Lisa. How are you? So to sum up how I have gotten to this point, I went ahead and took a wood round, which is basically a wood round, and I painted it with, hang on, let me get the paint. I'm painting at the kitchen table because my granddaughter's going to paint with us. So I painted it with multi-surface satin paint. Now, I want to point out one thing. In this particular product, I use that brand. Okay? Everything else, I use this brand. Okay? So then this Wood Round is painted with the multi-surface paint, so you get the black background. Then I took and made our guide marks with a chalk pencil, which, I mean, I am down to the very end of this chalk pencil. So we made the guide marks, which are the white lines, and then we traced the shape. Okay? So far, basic. Basic. Hi, Peppermint Patty. How are you? Hello, everybody. Charlene, excuse me. Thank you for the follow. So, I don't know who is painting along with us, but I have my granddaughter with me, so we are going to, I guess, get going. Hello, Patty. How are you? Welcome. Are you new here? Oh, I hate asking that because we do get a lot of newbies, but we always have regulars, and I don't recognize your name. Hi, Cece. Welcome. You know what, Cece, is so funny? When I went to get my granddaughter tonight, there is a storefront that says Cece's Crafts. Well, welcome. Hi, Tasha. How are you? You're just going to watch tonight? Okay, well, it's going to be a little different because, you know, this is something new for us. But, listen, these are the colors we chose. Yeah, so isn't that funny? I was like, oh my gosh, I told her, I said, we have somebody in the live that's Cece, and she has a craft shop. So, okay, well, that's fine. You're always welcome to watch. I appreciate you guys, no matter what you decide to do. So, I don't know. I really don't know. So, I told my granddaughter to pick 5 colors, and of course, we can't decide. But we went ahead and painted the pumpkin very lightly orange. Okay, just to have a little bit of a background. You were. Hi, Angie. How are you? And then now, inspirationally, this is, you know, obviously black. I figured I would do maybe like 2 colors. And then when we get to the outer part, we would end up doing more mandala style work. So, these are the colors we have. You can use lighter colors, you can use darker colors, and I actually bought like 4 of these today. Thank you for the TikToks. So, let me move these out of the way. This was Warm Sunset. We've used this before, and I think in our Southwestern theme. Angie, thank you for... Angie Ubi. Thank you for sharing the live. So this is Warm Sunset. I thought that would be a good, like a lighter color. I have Coral. A little bit more pinky, but it's bright. So it would have like an accent option. But overall, I'm using Warm Penny as the metallic. So that is a surefire. This is bright orange, because you know that's also a nice color. This I think we picked this up today, didn't we?
Yes.
Spiced pumpkin?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is spiced pumpkin. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this color, because I really love that color. And I think I'm going to use this color too. Cinnamon stick.
Oh, that's a lighter brown.
Yeah, but I like the fact that it is still kind of orangey.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. 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 Followed the whole. Okay, hi. Okay, and then we have like some darker kind of like the burnt orange. Okay. And then we ended up, I pulled out a red spice. This is red spice. So it's very, very similar to the burnt orange. This is a little brighter. Burnt sienna. And then this was one we got today, which was a deep burgundy, which is a red. So I don't know that I would use this in the actual pumpkin. I think I would use this more in like the mandala outside part. So, forest green, Renee and Penny, we could. Hi Mason, how are you? We are going to use white. We're going to use white as the outline. And Peppermint Patty says, hi, granddaughter.
Hello.
Her name's Angelina, but yes, she says hi back. Hello. Yeah, so we're going to do the outline in white. And your, like, I guess, folds on the pumpkin. The folds we'll do in white. And oddly, I never loved her name because I'm not an Angelina Jolie fan. But I love her just the same. She's not the same. So what do you think? Well, I mean, we have some bright oranges. This is bright orange right here. Add what? Angie, add what? What am I adding to the bright orange? I love this group because they're always. Hi, Mabel. Thank you for the follow. They're always telling me what to do. Oh, I did. Might want to add white or something. Oh, add white to something. Add it to the bright orange. Okay, got it. You're right, Angie. You're right. And that's why, like I said, I picked a bunch. It dries kind of translucent. Yes. Hi, Aurora Sky. Thank you for being here. She says she's going to leave them on the table. Oh, the candy bars. Your mom and those candy bars. All right. Anybody? So Tasha, what are you using? You did? Did you find them? Did you go searching for them? I'm so excited. Hi, Jeanette. Thank you for being here. Okay, so, oh, awesome. I'm glad you got out for a nice hike. Good deal, good deal. Browns, blacks, and you're going to use a green. Okay, cool. I feel like this is a project where you can use your imagination as to what you really want it to do. Very nice. Nice. Fun. It's really fun, Mason. I mean, for like just something to just chill out and do. Well, we got to pick a few. So I think, like I said, I'm going to do a couple of colors for the pumpkin. And all right, so all right, you have yours. What colors were you going to use? I feel like I want to use the, what did we say? The spiced pumpkin and the cinnamon stick is what I wanted to use. I got to find it now. No. Is that one? Yep.
First one I grabbed.
So, but what I want to do first is do the white. Oh my God, I got indigestion. Hello, hello. I'm going to outline it in white. Okay, so those of you that are new, hi Catherine, how are you? All right, let me get in frame here. We're painting from the kitchen table, so things are a little wonky. All right, am I in frame? Yeah, I'm in frame now. Let's get this out of the way.
Here, actually, I'll take that so I can hop off.
You don't need to.
I want to copy off, but
So in the way I did this, here, let me show them.
Oh.
The way I did this was I outlined everything with a small dotted white. And that's what we're going to start with. I'm going to outline everything in a white dot. It will take a little bit, but so you're going to want to take, you can use that side. If you're having a hard time, you can switch it to the other side. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and start using the small end of the pink tool. If the dots aren't big enough, I'll switch to the large end. We're going to try. And like I said, Angelina and I are sharing tools. So I'm just going to dot around the entire piece, kind of following my outline. If you did not prepare for the project, it's fine. Don't stress. It is something different that we're doing. And every dot, Angelina, goes in the paint, if that makes sense. Like, in other words, you don't do 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. You just go, every time you want to put a dot of paint down, you go in the paint.
like that.
Yep. And then, and I don't think it really matters all that much as to the size of these, as much as you're just outlining your project piece. Now, this is the first time I've done this live. This is the first time I have, other than the bear I showed you the first time, my granddaughter, Mason, her name's Angelina. She's never painted with me. She's done a lot of crafts with me. We used to do Christmas craft day. We don't do that anymore.
No, I'm still waiting for that.
She's 18, so she does not hang out with me like she used to. But, so yeah, so we're just basically outlining this piece. And, oh well, I guess that light is gonna not stay on.
Is it dying?
I don't know if it's gonna work. Yep. He says, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mason is an OG. I'm gonna go get my light that plugs in. So you guys keep dotting your outline. And I'm gonna go get the lamp. Because, yeah, why would you not work the entire life? So keep talking to them, Angelina. That's always
It's always a plus. Oh wow, I really did get my hand good though.
I always say it's a small place, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
They can hear me talking the whole time. But this platform is really weird. If the screen stays stagnant.
Oh wow.
Yep. Okay, so does that help? Let's see. Now we have light. Let me go get the remote, because that's a lot of light.
That really is a lot of light.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
All right, let's turn that down. Although I don't really know how. That's the wrong way. Hang on. Nope, wrong way. I think that might be good. All right. I know, right? Bright light, bright light. All right. So, like I said, just outlining what we have here. Again, different project. I would love to do different things, but like sometimes I'm not really sure like how to go about it. Like, I don't want to have people have to go out and buy extra stuff. I want you guys to be able to use, what you have. So I thought this would be fun. And again, it's kind of an experience for me. Why do I sound so congested again? I do, right?
Yeah, it started slowly happening.
It's been happening a lot lately. It's really weird. Anyways, so and then when I do the lines down this way, it's going to be what it is. It's not going to be, nothing in this class or lesson or live or whatever we want to call it is perfect. We talk a lot about just enjoying ourselves. So if you're looking for perfection, you're in the wrong live. This is a live where I encourage you and you guys encourage me to explore different techniques and different ideas. It's not about perfection. It's about having fun. So, let's see. Thank you for sharing the live, Simply Me. Happy birthday, Simply Me. Although that's not your real name, but happy birthday. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Oh, what did I miss? Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited. I know. So her, Cece's grandson likes to hang out with us too. He likes to tap the likes. He paints sometimes, but he prefers to tap. Cece, how old is he, your grandson again? I forget. I feel like he's a little younger. I mean, Angelina's 18, so she's got a little bit of patience. Not much, but a little bit.
I'm learning.
This is the first time we painted together, isn't it?
No, we've had
With
some
this?
This, yes.
Yeah, this is the first. You're doing so good too.
Other than
You are, and you have
diamond dots.
You have cheating lines. You painted yours on purpose.
I painted.
No.
The one I painted. Oh no, that was the one I painted. No, look. You swapped it.
She painted cheater lines. Look, she painted cheater lines. Oh, somebody got filtered already? Oh my gosh. So TikTok will filter comments, but I never know really what they're filtering because the people that are here live usually are like, we don't. It's weird. So anyways, so this will take you a little bit of time if you're painting along with us. But I promise you in the long run, it'll be, in my opinion, the fun part. Now, those of you that are painting along, I don't know if you caught a couple of my posts and that I had painted the pumpkin ahead of time. The only reason I did is because I thought I really did like that brown shining through behind the black on the black bear. Or brown bear, whatever you want to say. Thank you for the follow, Marcy. So, that's the only reason I did that. If you didn't, I think that's fine. I just feel like with this particular technique, having it have some sort of base color makes a difference. Again, I'm very new to this technique. This is not something I do regularly. This is just more of an experiment kind of thing. Now, as you go around, if your dots get bigger than you want them to be, you might need to wipe your tool off. Same thing as always. Tasha, how are you doing out there? Cece, what color palette did you pick? I think this will be a project that evolves as we're working on it. It's not one that is, it's kind of like all of our projects actually, where they kind of evolve as we go along. In the beginning, they don't really look like a whole lot, but For the white, we're just using Snow Titanium White. And yes, I do buy the large bottle because I use this when I make custom palettes. So I do buy the larger bottle. Are you doing okay with that size?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So Angelina and I did make the chocolate bar as planned. We will wait until after the live to demold it. It's still sitting in the freezer, although I probably should have taken it out of the freezer by now, but oh well. We've been doing a lot of stuff. We found a chicken of the woods mushroom in the back 40, so that was kind of cool. The oyster mushrooms were done. That was kind of a bummer. It's so crazy how quick a mushroom flush will be done. It's really crazy. You know what? I just realized I'm painting on the back of this one. That's why I don't have the... You're right. You did paint that one for me.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I did it on purpose too, just to.
Yeah, and you did a really good job actually of painting that brush stroke down. I want to find out how you guys like it. The Dubai, yeah. Well, so the flavor so far was good. Like we were like, oh, this is cool. But when I tell you the process to make the candy bar was like really involved. Like we'll have to see. Like, and then the pistachio cream wasn't green enough for us, so we had to add green gel, food gel. Because our theme was more of like a Halloween-y kind of idea. So instead of the milk chocolate that they sent, we picked up orange. Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
We picked up orange melting discs from Michael's house and some gold. I don't know, gold.
Edible glitter. Is it in there?
What is it called? Super gold, 100% edible shimmer dust. And we painted the inside of the mold with that because we wanted a little bit of bling. So, but it was a process. I'm just going to say. I mean, it was fun. Yeah. It, like I said, it was a fun. And I think the whole kit was like 20 doll hairs. But we ended up, the glimmer dust was, and the other discs were at Michael's house. I paid a little for that. But thank you for the heart me, Tasha. Yeah. well, like I said, it's sitting in the freezer. We are going to, that's on the list of things to do tonight. We've had a busy day. We've done a lot of stuff. We shot her bow. She learned how to use the crossbow. We went out mushroom hunting, found some chicken of the woods, made dinner. She ate bear meat for the first time. She had a busy day. Me too. I think this is going to be really fun. I think it's definitely different and it'll be a learning curve for all of us, but I think it'll be fun. So now I'm just going to go and do like the divider spaces in here. So unfortunately, yeah, there's a little bit of a process for this project to get it going. Oh, I need to do these a little closer together. So curving around. You just follow the curve. You do the best you can. That's what I tell everybody. We do the best we can. This is not about being perfect. This is about having fun. So don't just kind of figure out your curve. And we've never done this before, so this is going to be kind of like we just figure it out as we go. Almost like everything we do here. So this is so technically this part should have probably come and curved a little bit more. Like on mine. Mine didn't curve as much, but.
I tried to curve it as much as possible on the ones I did.
Yeah, I think you did a really good job at painting the base coat to help with that. I just didn't paint or follow that very well.
I didn't know if that's how you wanted it, so.
No, you did good. No, real good. So, yeah, that curve at the top part gives more of a, bulge illusion. So, uh-oh. Angie, I know. Chicken of the Woods, it's a mushroom. It's called Chicken of the Woods, and it tastes like chicken. It almost has the texture of chicken, too. It's really pretty. I'll post the video tomorrow. And it is, Angie, as long as it's not a dumpster bear. You don't want to eat a dumpster bear. So what I should have done here is curved up more. So from here, I am gonna curve up a little bit more. So kind of look at this. See how this kind of curves way more than mine? So it's more of an oval. It is a thing. It's just, again, the thing with bear is that you have to make sure. Don't worry about it. Right, everybody? We teach don't worry about it in this class. We teach do not worry about it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I already made a line that's kind of wonky, and I just talked about it. We're just going to keep going. Oops. And that piece of paint, that drop of paint was too big. So we're just going around. So anyways, so there is, I was talking about it the other day, and Judy sent more information. There is somebody who paints live here on TikTok, And she's painting live on the Book of Faces. Basically doing beginner dot art as well. No 3D tools or, oh my gosh. You want to talk about your line? Look at mine. Yeah, okay. So let's put things in perspective. Okay. They do a live every Wednesday, and it's recorded, so you can follow up after that. And they're doing different projects. It is. Everything is fine. Exactly. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We just have fun here. But she does paint on different palettes, and just a little bit more than we do here. So I figured if you guys want to ever do a little bit more, she goes by I think it's the Honey Pot, and I think her name is actually Angie, if I'm not, could be wrong. But I encourage you guys to explore your creativity in whatever shape or form that, brings to you. Angela. Oh, Angela is her name. Okay. Talk and paint is hard. Listen here, Rhonda. It is a wonky pumpkin. Listen. Give it a second. Listen, I'm learning. This is the first time I've ever done this. But anyways, so I encourage you all to, consider, doing different things. This one was supposed to come this way. I know. So that was my mistake. I should have just kept following that same pattern, but I didn't. It's fine. Everything is fine. Exactly. So, but that is out there. Like I said, I believe it's the Honey Pot. I would love to do and be able to commit to more than our lives on Sunday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. But I can't. So if there's somebody else out there that can offer you more, I want to be able to present that option to you. Okay. Wow, that really does look wonky. It's deformed. Are we breaking up? No, we are not breaking up, girlfriend. I am still here. I'm going to be here 100%. I'm just saying that I think if you guys find that you are needing more, that you have an option to do different things. And Rhonda's critiquing my painting abilities. You are not. Nope, I'm not going anywhere. I just want you guys to be able to know if there's other things out there. Like I told you about Demi, my granddaughter's done. Listen, my granddaughter's, listen. She has never done this before. Okay?
It's like diamond dots.
She's never done this before.
It's like diamond dots.
Look at her work. Grandma's work.
It's literally
The newbie.
like Diamond Dots.
The newbie. Okay, listen. The heck. Whatever. Go home. Drive yourself home.
It's like Diamond Dots. Have you not done Diamond
No, I have not.
Diamond Dots? Oh my god, I love doing Diamond Dots.
A lot of the community. She's done. I know, Tosh. She's done. Holy cow. I know there are some people on here that do that. What was didn't you do a wolf or something like that?
I think I was in the middle of doing a wolf and Rocky ended up tossing all the diamonds.
Oh no.
So I wasn't able to finish it completely.
Oh no.
But I did a wolf and then I was doing a Halloween theme.
Uh-oh. And what happened to that one?
Oh, I just never finished it.
Why?
Because we were in the middle of moving.
Oh. So it's time to get it back out.
Yep. And then I think I have another one somewhere in my room that
What the heck?
I just bought.
Mine is deformed. Rhonda. Thank you for noticing. I don't know what happened over here. I should have just kept going.
What did happen?
I should have just kept going with what I was doing. Okay. So, what 2 colors are you going to use?
I think I was gonna do that one and then the lighter one. I think.
The spiced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to use the spiced. What is it?
Spiced pumpkin.
Spiced pumpkin and cinnamon stick. So my plan is to do larger dots. It's fine, right, Patty? Everything is fine. Oh, you did. You know what? I should do the outline of the stem.
And
Let's see how much I can screw that up. My granddaughter's going to start teaching the live. She's taking over. I should probably do this. Yes, I didn't even think about the stem. We'll do the stem,
Actually, which color was it?
and then we'll see how far we get. What?
Oh, it was the cinnamon stick, but I'll do that one later. I was gonna do the cinnamon stick for the what's it called? The stem.
Oh, okay. And Angelina, you can do it however you want. You do whatever you want.
I don't think I need that much.
It's all right.
It's a pretty color.
The cinnamon?
Yeah.
Oh, you need more than that. And you need to a little bit more of all of them.
All of them.
Okay. Hi, Miss Chris. Thank you for the follow. It's a comedy show over here, you know. All right. How is everybody doing that's painting along? Hopefully you're doing better than me. Okay. Again, this is a new technique for me. So I'm just going to tell you, so you have a choice. You can either wait for this size or you can use the bigger one or the smaller one. So it's up to you how you want to. I'm going to use this one just because this is what I feel is going to be a good shape. I mean, it's a big project, so the larger one might work. So it's very haphazard, and then we're going to use smaller tools in between here. So it's not like you line everything up and it's perfect. It's more of like
Just
kind of random. All right, so I'm going to start with the blue acrylic rod. Hi, Mickey. Thank you for the follow. You just started the stem. Okay. So I'm not too far ahead of everybody. I'm actually going to use the cinnamon stick. And you want a lot of paint. Nope. Way more paint. Yep. It should have like a bleb on it. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're just going to touch, not push, touch, and kind of tap. It should look like that when you're done. Perfect. Yep. And then just randomly doing those. However, no real rhyme or reason. You're going to use smaller dotting tools in between. It's just kind of wherever you want them. And then a goal will be that obviously these need to dry. And I really can't get this size tool in here all that much in that sides. So I'm gonna be careful with that. So yeah, just kind of randomly spacing them. Mickey, thank you. M, thank you for the follow. And same thing over here. I'm probably, I already went over the white line. So no real rhyme or reason for where they're going. And you can always go back over the white dots. That's not a huge issue. Tasha, how you doing out there? Cluster dots. If that's what they call it, I don't know. I've never done it really before. I just kind of, I've seen it, but I've never done it. So if it's got a name, then that's what it is. I don't know. That's what they call it? Okay. Cool. Well, now it's got a name. I'm just going to call it Victoria's Chaos because that's kind of what it feels like to me. Because I'm very type A personality. Like, I am so OCD, like, this is driving me absolutely crazy. The fact that things are not lining up and there's no real rhyme or reason for it. So this is one of those things where I tell you guys, have fun. Do have fun. Like, it should be fun. But like I said, this is like chaos to me. Looking at this is like, oh my God, this is not going to be anything. But it will be, I promise. Just give it time. I think I'm going to put one more here and a little bit lower. Thank you, Betty. So the only thing with this is going to be the fact that I turned the air off and it's warm. So I'm going to move the fan a little closer to us so that hopefully our things will start to dry. I know Angelina's excited about doing top dots. She's ready to do them already, and we haven't even really got started.
Oh no, I was just gonna do smaller.
Yeah, so you're doing great. And you could do the other colors as your smaller dots.
Yeah.
You could.
I might add a...
Which color is that?
That's the cinnamon stick.
Oh. I don't know why it looks glimmery on your side.
Does it?
Yeah. It looks shimmery.
Weird.
So that was the acrylic blue rod. And then I'm going to take this is the larger of the clear for those of you that are watching the replay. Okay, and I'm going to use I believe this is, what did we decide that was? Warm Sunset.
Which one?
Oh no, I used the pumpkin.
Yeah, you used the spiced pumpkin.
Spiced pumpkin. Yeah. And we will do dots in between here where they fit. Not perfect. Off center. Nothing perfect. Very chaotic. And then we will come in with a smaller tool and kind of go around these dots. Thank you, Mason. I'm just trying something new, trying to keep things exciting here. Nothing, don't want everybody to get bored. And I might actually pick up a third color. I might ask you guys, maybe I should just pick up the Worn Penny as the third color. Really?
What?
Let me, look. Y'all.
What?
I can tell it's bothering you. Look at hers. Now, this is somebody who's never painted with me before. Is she not killing it? Look at that. Wow. Good job.
I thought I put in the lighter one. I was like, oh, shoot.
You're killing it. You're doing great. I think I'm going to use the penny, yeah, and I'll do the smaller dots to fill in the spaces. I think I actually, let me grab that now. I feel like I need this over here though. We need that there. Actually would like to do these two. I want to do a few of these. So this is the small acrylic rod. Look, what did I do?
How did you already get it all over you?
Every live, you ask the community. I'm already full of paint before they even get on here with me. I had no idea there was actually a term for this type of painting. So thank you all for clearing that up. It's fun. I will say that. I really enjoy it. It's very liberating, especially if you're type A like me, where you're like, things have to be very organized. Probably should have put one here. Where else? Maybe right there. I think that's good. It's it is. This girl, listen, I took this girl to get a bow to to go shooting with me.
First
And-
try.
And she, like, nothing. Bullseye. And then,
Actually,
you know.
I'm gonna take some of that for the stem.
Oh.
It's gonna be the top.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's my plan. So I think I'm going to,
Yeah. Whatever one.
I'm going to use the white, the large end of the white. So, you're going to use another color? So what we're doing now is I'm going to start doing smaller dots. Actually, I feel like I need a light color too. Should I use the coral or the bright orange? I feel like I need another color in here. I don't want it to be too busy. The bright orange I already feel like is so close to the sunset. What do you guys think? Bright orange? Wow, that's really pretty. Let me put this up. Minus the shape of the pumpkin. The light orange. So the light orange or bright orange? I already am using the spice pumpkin. That's already on there. That's bright orange. And then this is coral.
You're just tossing everything.
Coral. And then this is spice pumpkin, which I'm already using. Oh, I don't. But that would be a pretty... I have this. This is deep burgundy. I was planning on using the deep burgundy on the mandala part on the outside. And I'm going to use Warm Penny. But persimmon would have been pretty. They did not have that. You think the highest color, so you think... So... that would be the coral. Well, let's see. Let's see what it looks like. What's it going to hurt, right? You're using jack-o'-lantern? Okay. Let's see what it'll look like. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen, right? All right. Let's see. I don't know if I love that color. So what we do is, in my brain, is like you're going to fill in, yeah, like you're doing. Perfect. Yep. I mean, I'll use it. I don't know if I love it.
Maybe if it was brighter.
It is pretty bright. It's
Well,
like,
I mean, like, if it was...
no, I think
feel,
yours...
I feel like if the brown wasn't there, maybe it'd look a bit better. Because the brown kind of makes the pink pop more.
Oh. Uh-huh. I don't know. I'm just painting. But you apparently know what you're talking about.
I've watched this way too many times.
You have? You've been watching mandala on the TikTok?
Yeah.
And you're not watching your grandma?
Well, I don't follow you. I never gotten, like...
Listen.
Actually, I followed your old account.
Which old account?
The RN one.
You were? I didn't
Yeah.
even know you followed me. Oh,
I didn't even know you had a new one until now.
yeah. No, this is the one that... So I'm just doing walking dots, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. So I'm doing walking dots a little bit with this color, and then I'm going to switch to the Worn Penny. Just to add a little pop of color in here. No rhyme or reason. Just
Where's my... Oh, there it is.
doing color pop. Color pop. Hi Vilma, how are you? I did not use burnt orange. Warm Penny is definitely metallic, yeah. I do feel like we have burnt orange. Well, we have burnt sienna, which will be, and I do have burnt orange, which will probably be one of the metallic, holy cow, one of the mandala colors. So on the outer edge, I'm going to do a mandala. I'm going to attempt to do a mandala. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Does anybody have any questions? I am winging it. Yes, I can top dot them with, and I will. Obviously, I can't right now because they're wet, but yes. I have never done this. So this is a very much a experiment. But I'm working or did do this bear project. So I'm kind of trying to recreate that. Just kind of whimsical pumpkin, nothing. I'm not an expert. I'm just here to have fun. And I try to get you guys to do the same. Have fun and experiment, as opposed to trying to recreate what others do. Although this is not like an unusual pattern per se. But it is the first time I've ever technically done it, especially live. So I feel like maybe I could do a little bit like that. Just kind of filling in spaces. Don't want to fill every single space in just yet because I want to use some Worn Penny in here. So I think that's it for now. Thank you, Karen. It's kind of hard to see. I know I'm working at the kitchen table because I'm with my granddaughter, so there's a little extra glare. So just having fun. Hi, Kendra. Thank you, Karen. Although, I'm going to fire my granddaughter. My God, hers looks unbelievably very, very nice. She's doing swimmingly well. She did pick a couple of different colors than me. So, all right. So now this is the Worn Penny. So I'm going to come in and still just do walking dots with the small end of the white tool. And dots wherever I feel like they should go. No rhyme or reason. Just enjoying myself. And I almost feel like we need one more color in here.
I added this one to the stem to add a little extra pop.
Oh.
I might add a bit more, like in the middle, but
I don't know if she's got a TikTok, but she needs to teach the class going forward. I didn't know you were following me. What's your thing on?
well, that's the thing. I have 2 accounts. I have
Oh,
one for gaming or whatever I do, honestly, and then the rest is just literally just.
oh, I didn't know you were following me.
It's not loading.
Yeah, that other one is gonna. The RN one's gonna disappear soon. As soon as this one, I've got this one going. This one I have much more fun on. So just filling in, almost like micro dotting, like you know how when we have those little vacant spaces between dots. That's really kind of all I'm doing now. There's no... Thank you, Joanne. Hi. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the rose desert. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh, fun, Karen. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this. And I mean, I've seen the technique, but I really didn't know really what it was. I didn't know there was a name for it, but it's fun. Very much haphazard. Those of you that are painting along, are you doing okay? Very different from what we're used to doing. So I want to make sure you guys are okay. Just going to walk a couple of dots in here. Yep, yeah, I had no idea it had an actual name. You think you're doing okay? I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, so I feel like, let's see, there's 78 of you here. So some of you are probably new to the live. If you're new to the live, say hi in the chat. If you have any questions, please ask. Again, I am doing something very new to me. Also new to my brain because I'm not used to, I'm used to a very structured type of painting when we paint mandala. This is very different where you kind of just fill in the space. In a way. I don't want to make light of it because it is very different. But if you have any questions, normally I go over all of the basics from beginning to end. So if you have any questions about like how I got here, like did I trace it? Do I, if you have any questions, ask, please. And we will answer your questions the best we can. I feel like I need to do like this here. And then we need some in here. One here. Metallic. Maybe one here. You could keep dotting forever this way. Like you will constantly find places where you could put new dots. Especially when you get into the smaller dots. Fun. Hi Debs, how are you? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for all the likes. You just filling in your space?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looks fantastic. All right, and then as I usually say, don't look at that line. Don't. We're no longer looking at that one. We're going to look at this one over here, how beautifully I did that one. And then this one. This one looks good too. We're going to ignore that side. I am doing good. How are you? The stem is black, so my brown dots don't show as well. So when you just top dot them when it dries. My granddaughter
That's
used...
you.
What?
I was wondering what that sound was, and it's her huffing.
Oh, yeah, she does that. At 10 o'clock when we're done, she'll wake up.
Sounds about
And
right.
she'll be like,
Pretty much
yeah,
so.
yeah. So she did, what did you do?
So I did the cinnamon stick color, and then I added a tiny dot of the...
She top dotted prematurely. I think hers shows up pretty good.
I think it's also just because it's such a light color of brown
Mm-hmm.
that it popped more on the black.
Oh, hang on. Let's put this back. So yeah, so we ended up with a bunch of paint on the table, obviously, and picked a few colors. So now my question to you all is, when I did this, I went ahead and went around like when we do our love stones. But I would like to maybe challenge ourselves to do more of a actual pattern. Now, that being said, it takes a little bit of thought. So we know that on here we have this space pretty much all the way around where we could do a pattern about the same size. This side might be a little shorter than this, but still, all in all, you could do like swooshes, or you could do a dot, and then we could do swooshes around the dot, like, you know, make it a mandala around the side. Or we could just do very basic, where we do dots around in different colors. Yeah, I didn't paint my stem either. I guess if we would have painted the stem, it would have been a little bit better. So what do you guys think? Should we try and do something like over the edge? Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Quieres sígueme? Hang on a minute. Let's see. Translate this. No, I don't want to filter comments. I just want to know what she's saying. Why did she get filtered? ¿Quieres? What am I think it's making. What am I making? Hola, Eva, un momentito. I don't want to filter her comment. approve. Ava, thank you for the heart me. She said, hi. Do I want to follow you? Oh. I don't know, Ava. I mean, what do you do? Oh, see, okay, so she got filtered. Okay. But she sent the heart me. Maybe that's not exactly what she meant, but thank you for the heart me, Ava. And she became a fan member, so maybe, I don't know. Hi, Kara. How are you? I don't know, Kara. The verdict is still out. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try and implement a mandala around the outside? I mean, that's what I was planning on doing. So what I would do is do dots around and then like swooshes following it. So I'll show you and then you can follow me. But we need more colors. So I'm going to add the burgundy because I want the contrast. Or whatever, deep burgundy because I want contrast. And then we have 1, 2. And then we have cinnamon stick, burnt sienna, spiced. I think maybe that's enough. I think we just needed one more color. Okay. So on this particular, I'm going to use the same tool, the acrylic blue rod, and I'm going to go around every other, actually, every guide mark. Okay. And we're going to do some swooshes. And I know there's going to be some space in here. We're going to have to be creative with how we finish this piece. But just bear with me. I don't know that I've ever let you down except for the snowflake rock that looked more like a flower. But usually we end up with something that looks pretty good. So going all the way around. Okay. So yeah. Good job. Oh, I think one of the tools rolled under here. So yeah, so you'll do these guide marks.
Okay.
Not up here, but following your line there.
Okay.
That's a guide mark. Hi, how are you? Welcome. And then let's see. Anybody have any questions? Looks delicious. Hi, Raza, how are you?
Looks very delicious.
It looks good. Yours is fantastic. So yeah, so once these dry, like it might have to be tomorrow. It just depends. Maybe that fan will work. Actually, yours look
feels really nice.
like yours are drying pretty quick. We'll top dot those. Mine are taking a little while. Pumpkin pie, yes, ma'am. So then in here, we'll do our dot and swoosh. Okay. You could use
The white paint almost went everywhere.
Thank you for the wink wink, Karen. Let's see what you got. You can use, well, you have to do your dots. So do those.
Okay.
No, these.
Oh, the big ones.
Yeah, but you need way more paint if you're going to use the same color. Because you need, like before with the big dots. All right, cool. Thank you for the finger hearts, too. Appreciate you. So do that part. All right, how are you doing if you're painting along? Are we good? Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Okay. I think if you do, it'll be that end of that. So I'm going to use the large end of the pink tool. And I'm going to just use the same colors I used in here. But I'm going to start with the darker. I think this is the cinnamon stick. So I'm going to do a dot. And then we're going to do the swooshes. Now, if you're new here, this is a live for beginner dot arting, dot art, mandala style dot art, whatever you want to call it. And it uses the dotting tools and acrylic rods, no paintbrush strokes. I basically promote having a good time. This is not a paint style where you should get stressed out over it. It's to have fun. We have fun here. We challenge each other, but we also, like I said, we have fun. And I ask the community to participate. You know, throw ideas out there. This is something new I'm doing. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, guys, I've already planned what we're doing. We'll probably, if we don't finish this, we'll finish this. But we will work on the bear. Grab it. So I will be going to bear camp in September. And ow,
Okay.
God dang it. It's not where I normally paint, so I'm a little disjointed. So we're gonna paint this bear. So I go to bear camp, and I've always wanted to do an offset mandala. So I have done the brush stroke. I mean the chalk marks, the guide marks. And what I did here, because the stencil did not go all the way out here, is I marked off 1/2 inch, which is, these are all about 1/2 inch to the end. And I am painting this tomorrow. I will probably be painting those as regularly as it possible, because that is something I want to get done for. Oh, Patty, I don't know if you want to know. But it's a bunch of women, and we have a really good time, and this is my 6th year. But at bear camp, it is a hunt. So, unfortunately, if you're not into that, I'm sorry. But it is part of my life. But it is my 6th year. I go to Maine. Most of us have been going regularly for the past 6 years. There's one lady who is going through chemo for triple, I can't even think of what it's called. She has breast cancer. No, not bear like that. Bear, like as in the furry bear. Although, depending on what kind of bear you have. No, the bear, like Yogi Bear. Yeah. So it's just really a good time. We go to be together. You're crocheting a teddy bear. Perfect. But yeah. So anyway, so there's usually anywhere from 6 to 8 of us, 10 maybe in camp. So I'm making one of them. Yeah, and that's really what it's about. It's really just a good time. We just have fun. Listen, do you want direction or do you just want to just
I'm just going with the flow.
you're just doing it?
I'm just doing it.
Okay, so when you do them, you want enough paint. So remember, just use the smaller end. Smaller end. Okay, so you're going to do a dot first like you did. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then when you go to do the swoosh, okay, you're going to do a dot, but you're going to push the paint around.
Okay.
And that is probably one of the most difficult beginner things to do. So if you can do it the first time,
Nope. Probably not the one I was just starting.
You did, yeah. The thing is it's harder if you have to go back over it. If you get and it takes time. If you get enough paint, you'll be able to get all the way around. And again, the key is going slow around. You don't want to rush it because if you go too fast, the paint doesn't come off the tool, if that makes sense. Yeah, good job. Perfect. So yeah, so one of my friends, she's coming from Texas. Another one, we drive up from PA together. And then another one is driving up from Maryland. And then others are coming from, I don't remember where Beth comes from. Come up from all over the U.S., but mostly from the Northeast. Somebody's from couple of people are from PA. It's a good time. And then where we're at is like on the Appalachian Trail. So that's kind of cool. Sometimes you run into hikers. It's kind of weird. But so did anybody do anything exciting over the weekend? Like I said, this is the first time Angelina and I have hung out in a long time. We used to hang out a lot.
We also used to live close to.
I know. I mean, we don't live that far from each other, but 40 minutes is still kind of far. Especially when we both have work and different things, but yeah, it's just different. So I worked. I didn't really do anything. I worked Saturday, and then I picked her up this morning. Ooh, in a chateau in Quebec. Fun. For a special occasion? Or just because? Making beaded, wait, get away from the kids, yeah. Wait, beaded plants. Trying my hand at making beaded plants. Do tell, Patty. What does that mean? Beaded plants. Tasha, how many kids do you have? It's funny when my kids complain about their kids, like my grandkids, and I'm like, seriously? Seriously? You guys really don't remember how awful you were? What do you mean? We didn't do that. Oh my God, are you kidding me? You guys were, ugh. Oh, like, okay. 3 boy. Oh, yeah, it's time to get away. Absolutely. I had 2 girls and a boy, and I get the whole boy thing now. The girls were rough, but I can't imagine. My boyfriend is one of 4 boys, and 3 of them are like him. I can't imagine. Literally can't imagine. Fun. How you doing over there, Angelina? Listen, ladies, I don't even know what to say about this. First shopping since accident got my... Fun. Well, good for you. I'm glad you got out. I'm so glad you're here. I know it's been a long recovery, but I'm glad that you're pushing yourself to get back out there. I hope you find like some settling, some settling from this. Yes. It and like I said, I think it's it can be very like it can be intense, but I think that you should, again, just keep enjoying yourself. It is something that you'll be able to keep your mind busy. Settle your mind. Feel like I get into it when we're doing the swooshes. 3 months. Yeah, it will be. Hola, ¿cómo está, bombón? Bombón. Accente. It will be, yes. I mean, I really... I do feel like you stumbled across this craft at the right time. And, enough's enough, right? Enough of just sitting around. You'll have some sort of mental stimulation, a little bit of challenge for yourself. Oh, so that one, I'm going to have to fix this side because that's... There we go. You need to challenge yourself a little bit, but not make it stressful. So I think this will be great. Now, normally, if you're new here, right? And I had 2 of them. But the funny thing is, both of them complain about their kids, and I laugh because, well, not Melissa so much, but, well, she does, but not so much. But I'm like, oh my God, do you guys not remember? Oh my God, they don't remember the stuff. Oh, that's great. Wait, your daughter told my son to what? And it stopped. Yeah, I know. It's like, come on now. It's like they blocked that out. crazy. Cece, you cut off. Now I'm curious. Yeah. It's those I mean, I thought the boy hormone, man, my son was like a breeze compared to those girls. He was like, all right, whatever, ma. I mean, sometimes I think I drove him crazy, but he's like, all right, whatever. Like, he just kind of went with the flow. He was younger than the girls, though. Oh, my God. I remember they would fight about him, too. They would want him to come in the room. No, it's okay. He can come in the room. I'm like, remember the last time he came in the room? No, what happened? You wanted him out in like 5 minutes every time. He's touching everything. Well, he's 3. What do you think's going on? Oh, man. Funny. So how is everybody doing out there? Everybody good? So I guess this is a good point of the live for me to go over. If you are interested in like practicing or watching any of the live recordings, that's available to you. I upload all of the lives in full, unedited. I don't have time to edit. So it's just kind of watching the live again, so you can fast forward as needed. But those are available to you. Karen, oh my God. But if you would like to watch the live recording, you can message me in the orange box with the white arrow at the bottom left-hand corner, and I can get you connected so that you can watch the lives and practice. Oh, Lenny, thank you for the dolphin. I was watching this time. Thank you. But yeah, if you want to watch the live recordings, just message me there. If you want a beginner supply list of like art supplies or mandala dotting supplies, I can get you a list through that box too. There is a listing in my showcase that is for it's a set of the dotting tools. I'm just grabbing them. So it's a set of the dotting tools. It's 5 tools. My granddaughter's using one. That one. And then a set of acrylic rods. And then a set of stencils, which are pretty commonly used to make the guide marks, which this is one of them. So that's in my showcase, but if you want a full supply list, you can message me in that orange box there. Absolutely, Tasha, and some people actually tag me in their post, which I really love, because that's really, I do love seeing everybody's work. Yeah. Oh no. I know. You know what? Ours is, I think, cutting back on this brand. It was very slim pickings. Like I was looking for frosted plum, and they didn't have it. 039 Texas, thank you for the follow. Yeah, what else do you have by you, BT? What other houses do you have? Sometimes you just have to go directly to this website. Yeah, I know. And I agree. Like I got to make sure I don't get a puzzle piece. Haven't had one of those in a while. And I got to go get my cord to make sure we don't die. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. I agree. Because I have to see myself. Well, I guess that's the wrong end of the cord. Hi, Mason. Oh, no. I wonder why. Is it this brand that they're showcasing? Mostly? I saw this brand and another one that I'm not really familiar with. Oh, you finished it already, Mason. Wow. I'm excited. You're going to send me a picture, right? Because I know you will. You know I want to see their own brand. Oh. What's their own? They have their own brand? That's okay. Fun. Oh, boy. I wonder why. I might have to research where this company is from. Maybe that's why. Hi, Melly. It's so funny when I see that. Because, that's what your sister calls Melissa. Melly. He does post some stuff, yeah. Well, that looks like an apple, now that I look at it.
What, the
swooshes, yeah.
No.
Thank you. All right, what do we got? So tomorrow, like I said, depending on where we are with this, I will finish it up. But my goal will be to start working on those bears. So I apologize if that's not something you're interested in. But I do want to get a couple of them. I know there were 2 people that their favorite color is green. So we're going to be working on like 2 of them. And one was a lime. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to fit that into a bear, but we're going to do it. Yeah, that looks like an apple to me. Like I'm like ready to eat it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna finish these 2 sections. I was thinking of maybe doing like swooshes. So you don't have to do what I'm gonna do, but I feel like I need to at least try. Oh, you're top dotting. This girl, she's already top dotting. Listen. You gonna paint along with us, or what are you gonna do? You gonna paint ahead?
Yeah. Because we don't know what we're doing for
I am. I'm getting ready. All right. So I'm going to do some swooshes in here with the large end of the white tool, Warren Penny, because I want to use that. And I'm going to do small ones here. Oh, that was a little big of a mess. That was a big mess. I need a Q-tip. I gotta get a Q-tip. This is why I don't normally paint over here, so I don't have all my stuff. Oh, well, I don't have any Q-tips. Keep talking to them, Angelina, so that TikTok doesn't kick us off for being stagnant.
Stagnant. I can't see the chat, but here's mine.
There you go. Like a pro. There you go. See? Look at that. I think it's fantastic. There, get that off there. So I just want to try and figure out a way to finish up in that small space. So I'm going to do a smaller swoosh in here. There we go. That's better. Same thing here. Small swoosh. And then the bigger one here. And then the small one here. So I'm just switching to the smaller side of the tool. Okay. And I think I'm actually going to just do that here. And here. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, no. All right, so this metallic, just as a side note, is, which one was that again? Is it Warren Penny? What did I pick? Yeah, Warren Penny is awfully thin. Mine is very thin. It's coming along, Mason, coming along, but it's very thin. So, there we go. So, like, you don't really... Okay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do swooshes, kind of starbursting, I guess. That center, or these areas that are like that negative space. So like, no, I'm not doing that though. Okay, let's see. I got to get a smaller tool. That's just not small enough. Are you using the yellow? No, you're not. Okay. So I'm switching. I need the yellow. What I was using. Small end of the yellow.
What was that?
I don't know. There we go. Because I don't really need anything like huge. I just need a little swoosh in there. Well, not that little. No, not that big. So that's one of the things that happen when you use these color palette. When you use these, your paints start to dry out and you have some inconsistencies with them. So just know that it's comes with the territory. And if you're using the paint pots, you won't have that, but I'm using the color palettes today. Oh, interesting. You could. I just kind of adapt, I guess, in a way, to what's happening. But sometimes it takes like a little bit of, unfortunately, like mistakes. Like, I don't know that it's going to do that until I've actually used it, but you could. And it could just be mine. You know, honestly, it could just be mine because I'll be honest, I've had these paints for several years. So it could just be that, you know, it's because it's older. So just, I'm going to use the larger end of the yellow tool now for these bigger ones. And again, really all this is for me to fill in that negative space. Do you need to do that? Absolutely not. You don't have to. If it doesn't bother you, then don't worry about it. It bothers me. I guess it's, basically, they're saying it's available there, but it doesn't mean they carry all the colors, which is really hard because they have so many colors. But like if you don't see them, like you don't know what they look like. In my opinion. Like I'm a very visual person. It's really hard for me to actually order like things offline. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to use the maroon. Actually, I think I'm going to use the cinnamon brown to kind of tie these two together. Just to kind of tone that last color down a little bit. Excuse me. And again, you don't have to do this part. If you're totally fine with how it looks without it, I'm just trying to fill in the space. I don't know if it looks right or not. I'm going to skip that area right now because I have the other side of the... Some people don't mind that negative space. I don't particularly like it. So, flipping back and forth, unfortunately, to the small side of the yellow tool. That didn't come out quite well. And then there were a couple places where, like my dots ended up being covered up with the white. I don't even know where they were anymore. I covered up the white, but I don't even remember where that was anymore. Okay. All right, who is doing okay out there? Everybody okay? Still don't love this. I think I'm gonna have to do like our triangle dots in here. I think I'm gonna use the metallic. So I'm gonna use the worn penny and do like not necessarily a perfect triangle, but do just some random dots in here. This is the large end of the blue tool. And just filling in that space a little bit. Not perfectly, but just, oh, well, that one's just getting that one. But something like that. And then I guess we could do something that looks like maybe this down here. Just filling it in. I don't like it empty like that. And then here I would just do something like this, like dot, dot, dot. Same thing here. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, I still haven't done my stem. Just needs a little bit there. And like I said, I feel like just filling that space in will be just enough. I think that frames it. And then we'll finish up the outer edge. You gonna do that part?
Let me do something different.
You do you, girl. Let me show them yours. So this is what my granddaughter has done so far. I think she's a natural. Although she prematurely is top dotting, I'm going to give it to her. She's done a fantastic job. But you see what happened when you top dotted it?
Mm-hmm.
The paint was wet. It looks like nipples.
Yes.
Very good. I know, right? She did a fantastic job. It's like, whatever. Here I am struggling every night with my top dots. I am like so, like, I don't top dot until I know everything is dry. What time do we have? 9:55. We'll keep going. Mason, right? I'm going to say it for you. Don't you worry, BT. I got you. Didn't it? For her first time following her grandmother's horrible directions, I think she did fantastic. Okay, so I don't really want to use any more of those bright colors. Just because, like, I want the outside to kind of frame what we have going on in the inside. I hope that makes sense. So I feel like I do need one more color, but a dark, maybe this burnt sienna. Let me see what this looks like. It's still kind of brown though. I don't know. Yeah, that's almost the same as the cinnamon. Burnt orange? Maybe we'll use this burnt orange. Yeah, we're going to use the burnt orange. So in this case, going on this next row, I'm going to do the diamond. So I'm going to do a dot, 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 and then a swoosh. And it actually is kind of bright. God, I really don't want to use a bright color. Let me see what it looks like, and then I'll decide if it's too bright. So it'll be a dot, a dot, a dot. I guess it's not too bad because I can always finish it with the burgundy around it. I guess it's not too bright. She is, right? And then I think that'll work. I may finish it with like that burnt sienna. So dot, 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 swoosh. So when I first started, I did order quite a bit of my paint directly from them. And I got a really good, I feel like I got a really good price. They sell sets, which I think is why I ended up with some duplicates. But oh shoot, that's too big. But I feel like I got a relatively good price. So if you're not finding what you need, I don't know why they're not carrying it in the stores. At all. Oh, hang on a minute. Cancel that. Hi, Melly. So just doing our little diamond. Around there, and then doing another swoosh. Again, just trying to frame it so that that pumpkin stands out. And then maybe by the time I'm done with this, I can top dot. I know I'm going to do another swoosh. A final swoosh on this edge, probably with the same maroon there, or deep burgundy, just to keep it a little more dark. But again, this is your piece. You do what you want to do. You are ultimately in charge of this piece. Just because, and I'm actually winging it. I pretty much wing it every night we're live, but I am really winging it tonight. Like, this is the first time I've ever done this kind of painting. I had zero. I didn't research it or anything. All I have seen is that I like the large, like the shape with the large dots and the white outline. That's all I did. Beyond that, I didn't research anything. And even the white dots, I was like hesitant to do, but I'm like, that's what everybody does, so I'm going to do that. And I mean, obviously I like it, and I think it definitely helps the piece, especially the outline. Does anybody out there have any questions? I'm going to hold it up. I feel like that's framing it. I feel like it's doing what I want it to do. I feel like that's what my goal was. You're doing walking dots, and I haven't even taught you how to do walking dots, and you're doing walking dots. Have you been watching me on TikTok? You have.
Not on this account, no.
I don't do walking dots on my other account. She's doing walking dots. But yeah, it's your piece, so you do whatever you want to do. You do whatever you want to do. So tomorrow, the first bear, I'm going to do a green color palette. It will be probably like a forest green. I think that way I can use both on both palettes, because two people, their favorite colors are green. So I think I'm going to try and just shoot for using the same color palette on two bears. So that will be different though too, because I've never done an offset mandala pattern. So I'm excited about doing that. And then I don't know how long it will take me. Hopefully I can finish one in a couple hours. I may actually fiddle around with it tomorrow before we go live. It just depends on like what's happening here in the day. It is wood, yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, Lisa, I might do that. Hi, Robin. Thank you. Definitely something different out of my norm, but we are having fun. Definitely having fun. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll pull out some green. I think that's a great idea. See, that's why I keep y'all around. Give me those good ideas. Yeah, that's one thing I was like, I really don't know how I want to paint the stem. But yeah, I think green would be a good idea. Well, that one didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. So just kind of using whatever colors we feel we want to use tonight. Yeah, they're wood, and I got them from Betsy. If you want more information, Joanna, do me a favor and message me. Through that orange box, so I will remember that you would like information. But they had other animals too. Betsy, and I really feel like the quality is worth the doll hairs. And and they worked with me because my goal was that I wanted it to be able to stand up. So they went and sanded the feet a little extra so that they would stand up for me. And it's a 1/2 inch. So it's, I mean, it will probably fall over if, like, you know, somebody's shaking the table, but it's smooth. You know, it's, I mean, I have 0 complaints. Yeah, I have 0 complaints. I think it's a really, and they were very personable. Like, they messaged me back within a day, answered my questions, and I'll be honest, I got that, and I ordered 10 of them. I got that before I got my dotting tools, and I haven't even got my dotting tools yet. So you know what I mean? Like,
I want to finish the rest of this tomorrow. My arm's getting,
oh yeah, that's fine.
my shoulder's just.
You did good. Yeah, you're fine. Your shoulder.
Yeah.
Your shoulder, my shoulder.
Everyone's. What do you want me to do with the paint?
You just leave it there, and usually I just let them dry out.
Okay. That's what I usually do with mine.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go wash some paint off.
Yeah, I thought they were, like I said, very well made. They were exactly what I wanted, the right size. I mean, I did toy around with the size. I feel like I got 8 inch, 6 inch. I can't remember, 8 inch maybe. I don't know. But I have no complaints. Oh, excuse me. All right, so this is what I have. Okay, that's what I have. So, let me think here. Do I want to just do walking dots? Do I want to do a swoosh? I think I'm going to do, I'll show you what I mean. I don't think I want to go all the way down. Hang on, my paint dried out a little bit. Oh, I just got paint all over me, of course. So I think I'm gonna do, and I have the same deep burgundy, which is the same as here. But remember, I want to keep this dark in here. I don't want it any brighter. So I think I'm just going to do a swoosh like that. Oh. Well, maybe not like that, but you know what I mean. Don't do what I did. Swoosh to about here, just to kind of frame it. And then maybe we'll put something in there, or maybe I will just get used to having negative space. So something like this. Darken it back up. I don't know if I'm really a teacher, but I appreciate that. I enjoy painting. Sometimes I feel like I do a lot better at explaining things, but thank you. I really enjoy this art form, and maybe that's, but I'm not really, I wish I was a better teacher. I feel like sometimes I kind of get lost in what I'm doing, which is what I do when I'm painting at home by myself. Like I just start painting and I get lost in exactly what I'm doing. But I don't have a plan. When we come live, I wing almost everything. Very rarely. I mean, I did have a plan because I had the pumpkin and all of that, but I enjoy learning along with you guys, like what colors might go together, what isn't going to go together, what we can do, how we can push our limits. When things go wrong for me, that's a learning experience for all of us. Do this, don't do that. And I do not profess to be an expert at all. Like, I am not an expert. I just enjoy painting. I feel very happy when I can look at my end result and be like, wow, I did that with drops of paint. Like, it's with paint. And I think it's amazing. I don't know why. I get so amazed by what capability. And then some people are just their paintings are just incredible. I don't feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm still very much a beginner, like you guys. Yes, I've done, brush strokes. Yes, I've done bigger pieces, but I still feel like every time I paint live, it's like I learn something new. And you guys throw out some fantastic ideas. Some are ones that I'm like, oh, that was something I would have never thought of. So I think what we'll do, what time do we have? 10:15. I'll probably be able to finish the outline, and then tomorrow when we come live, I'll go ahead and top dot a few here in the middle, and we'll start on the bear. Again, which I have zero plans for. I just know that I'm going to come up with a green color palette and paint it. And I have an offset. Like I said, I already have it set as an offset mandala. And what I mean by that is the center is not in the center. The center is actually at the top of the bear. So, but you can see these, this is a 6-inch. So you can see how they're time consuming when you get to these outer edges. They don't, you're not done quickly. You can come in. Or you can stay on the porch if you want. I mean, it's up to you. But yeah, so I'll just finish this part because it is about that time. And Frank didn't have work, so he ended up getting kicked out of the house tonight too. So we are getting there. Cece and Tasha, how are you guys doing out there? Is anybody else painting along? I know Cece and Tasha are. Was anybody else painting along? Hi, 100 Acre Woods. I don't even know your first name. Your battery's low. I know I had to plug mine in. All right, Kara. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Christy, Victoria. Well, you kind of know that from my other account. Welcome. Going, all right. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, welcome in, Christy. This is kind of where I'm going to be. I've been painting live over here for a couple of months. The other account is just my heart's not over there anymore. So we paint, we do our life over here, if that makes sense. Look at the one Angelina did.
Yeah, looks good.
Right? She's never done it before. I'm like, yours is better than mine. So if you guys are going to come tomorrow, and you obviously won't have a bear cut out, but you want to paint along, come with a 6-inch round ready to go, and you'll still be able to paint because it'll have a mandala pattern. So you can still paint. It'll just be a little bit, mine will be offset. You'll still be able to paint a full pattern. Oh yeah, well, we do that too here, but I'll show you real quick before I get off. When I first started the live, we used to paint what I call love stones. So these are heart-shaped rocks I pick up from the creeks when I'm fishing. This is actually quite an interesting, it really looks like a heart, but it's domed. So anyway, so we paint those, and then we've progressed because I have quite a few people that have been with me for several months. So we'd go between the 6-inch, the love stones, the 4-inch. We've been painting ornaments, doing different things. So yeah, so we do different things. So yeah. I'm actually from the jungle. So these are 4-inch and this is 6-inch. Do you know what I mean by the jungle? We have to talk in code. I don't know if you know that, but yeah. So the Zon. Yeah. It's terrible. We have to talk in code when you're live. But if you okay. But if you need I can get you in the right direction. If you want to there should be that orange box at the bottom left-hand corner. If you just say you want the supply list, it's on there, and I can send you the supply list and it'll help you find. But you can actually, no, you can't find this size on TikTok. They only have bigger sizes. So that's why we had to go there. Yeah, we have to talk in code. But the jungle. That's what we call it, the jungle. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so look, this is what my granddaughter did. So she actually started doing walking dots without even like any instructions. So yeah. So anyway, so that's, but look at her pumpkin. Like, I cannot get over her pumpkin. Like, she just started to do her own thing. It's fantastic. But, all right, guys. So that is it for tonight. We will, I'll probably do, like I said, some top dotting on this tomorrow before I start the bear. But we will plan on working with a green palette, painting on the bear, and see where we go from that. I'm excited. I'm excited. You know what? And I will actually probably paint the back of this too so that it's black on both sides as opposed to. But anyways. She's talking to her boyfriend on the phone now. Gross. But I will let her know you said thank you. All right, guys. As always, I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you joined us. I'm glad we're following each other from this account too, because like I said, the other one is going to go bye-bye real soon. Good night, Patty. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I've just been over here a lot. All right, very good. I'm glad that it came out good for you. I hope yours looks a lot less lopsided than mine. Manana. All right, again, if anybody has any questions or anything like that, you know how to message me. If you don't, it's in my, you just message me here and I'll get back to you. All right, guys, have a good night.